super cheap. And Shenzhen is a young city. It's only 40 years old now. Shenzhen is a young city, and I born here. I'm Shenzhen local. Now it's October. That's why Shenzhen is very hot. So you guys need to drink more water. The weather is hot, and Shenzhen is kind of like a long belt city. From the left to the right, it's a long belt. We have like 5 districts. So now we're in a Nanshan district. Nanshan district is a high-tech district. A lot of Tencent high-tech companies around this area. That's why the house here very expensive. So we will begin here first, and today we will spend like 3 or 4 pots. Like we take picture and bring you guys to a park and have fun. And then after that we have a dinner. And then we send dad and mom. They go to my dad and mom's house in Dong Guan. We will go Dong Guan, send them first, and then we come back to the city. So we can go Dongmen to shopping. We can eat. We can go IKEA. So today is like a free, very convenience trip, right?
Bye bye, adults. Bye bye.
唔係，而家4點半，你哋5點鐘喺呢度啦，5點到5點10分啊。It's such nice though. Take some Instagram.
Bye, old people.
The fashion designer, they have wine store and all kinds of different stuff. So as you can see around this area, and they have coffee shop too. So this is kind of like a
Something flower?
No, that one's supposed to be painted. They're in here.
If you guys lost, just come back 5:15 there.
Okay.
Half an hour later, just stand there.
Really? Holy Kevin, what are you doing here? Kevin. Excited for her geese?
呢個同嗰個每人一嚿呢個，每人一嚿嗰個。
What are you saying at first?
What?
There's what
They
here?
have Evisu. I wonder if that's real or fake.
What's Evisu?
What's that jean brand we like? The R.
Don't remember.
Remember it has that R on the butt. That like cursive. Back when we were kids, it's still hella popular.
Oh, the M you mean?
Yeah.
Those are the McDonald's ones?
Yeah.
You said R. R is like
BK. Trying to have it my way. I'm be like, yo.
no. He honked at me. Go beat him up. Sections here.
Nice. Yeah, look at the titties. When we were walking with Sam, everybody in the shoe was staring at us.
Evan. Ooh. Hey guys, let's not walk off. Come on. Come on. Eliana. I know. It's been a minute since I updated you guys on everything. Ellie's sleeping right now, by the way. We had finished all the wedding stuff. That was literally just the beginning of our trip. We knocked out within like 2 days. The original plan was 3 days, but I guess I changed it up to 2 days to get things done, just so we can have more fun, I guess. I don't know. So the first day was at my dad's village in Kaiping. That was the vlog of, you know, my brother and his now wife Jessica walking down the aisle, and also the whole ritual, the traditional Chinese wedding of the red gown. That was all day long, morning and night. I didn't know it was gonna be all day long, but it was an exhausting day. So after that, basically that day was kind of hectic because everyone was scrambling, and then I did like the bride's makeup, and then also did a few touch-ups for people. So that was unexpected with the whole touch-ups and everything. But as for the bride's makeup, I knew I was gonna do that for Jessica. And then the day after was my mom's village, and I don't know exactly where that is, but it's like, I want to say a solid 30 to 40 minutes difference of the two villages. Not too much. I think it was honestly 30 minutes or even less, to be honest. 25 minutes, I don't know. Everything was at warp speed in the beginning when we first arrived. And then after that, we packed up our stuff from the first hotel and we headed to Shenzhen, which is where Jessica and her family's from, and that's where they reside, and that's where she grew up in. So we came over here and she got us our hotel this time around. The first one was a hotel that my dad found us, and it was definitely not what me and Jules are used to, and neither is Ellie, because we're so used to Disneyland and hotels. I'm a very hotel snob, you want to say. That's the one thing I'm like a snob about, is hotels, because I need the hotel to be clean and just peaceful and neat and smoke free. And that first hotel was very opposite of what I'm used to. Let's just say that. You guys will see it in the footage, obviously. But yeah, the only reason we were at that hotel is because it's very close to, kind of like in the center of everything, where my parents' condo is in the city. You guys also got to see the footage of the village house we grew up in, or at least my sister and brother, my siblings, grew up in. I did go there, I believe, like when I was a baby, and then another time after that, which was when I was 14 or so. But yeah, that was about it, really. But I do have memories from when I was 14 visiting that house. I don't remember when I was a baby though. And it just gave me back nostalgic memories. It felt tingly inside being at that house again. I kind of miss it. Like, besides all the mosquitoes, oh my god, the mosquitoes, you guys. It's like killing me. I knew I would get bit because I'm always prone to get mosquito bites when I go to any tropical humidity weather type places. I always get bit, and this time around it's no joke, because I haven't been here in like what, over freaking 15 years now, so it's kind of like payback, you know. So with that, it's just like I was getting eaten alive. Like, it's what's annoying is that I don't feel it because it's such a busy day, and I'm sure most of these I got was from my dad's village, because it was so hot there, and we were there all day until nighttime, and nighttime is when they really get me. Yeah, I don't want to show you guys my legs, but they are horrendous, and my poor legs, I just feel like, oh my god. And they itch so bad in the first day, and then my uncle got this cream for us, so I've been healing it faster. It's at that stage where it's like it's painful versus itchy more. It's just really bad. This hotel though that Jessica and her parents found us is really nice. It's really big, comfy, very comfy bed, and very comfy sheets and pillows. I appreciate that, and it really helps my back. But yeah, oh, I didn't even say, like, when we first arrived, I obviously, you guys saw the footage. I did go to Disneyland Hong Kong for the first time. Disneyland Hong Kong was really great. The only downside was that if you can look past all the, let's say, how I put it nicely, the not mannerful people there, like other customers are also visiting the park. They are so ratchet, like they're very selfish, as well as they don't have any manners, and that's a bummer because it just makes the place feel less magical. And I feel like because because of the interracial couple of me and Jules, I feel like I was getting kind of judged. Not kinda, I was getting judged by some of the cast members. I felt like they were more kind to him than to me, which I'm sure is because they deal with people of their own kind, like their own ethnicity, Chinese people, all day long, and they feel like I'm just another one of those, so they decide to be rude to me or like not as kind as they could be or should be known for, and that's just kind of annoying for me personally. But Jules loved it because he felt like he got the most out of the cast members. They were really sweet to him, and they were really nice and respectful and kind. It's just the people going to the park were very just no bueno. They were not up to par to a place like that. Like they were just throwing trash everywhere, or they just hogging all the tables, and even though they're not really sitting in them, they're just hogging it, and it's just ridiculous to be honest. And the lines were so long for food, even though all the food is Chinese anyway, and because you know we're obviously in HK or whatnot in China, so I'm just surprised that they don't have more food variety. I mean, I expected to be like all mostly Chinese food obviously, but it was hard to find. There's only one spot that had churros, and that was in Toy Story Land. I don't know if there were other ones or not, but I couldn't find it. We pretty much got around the whole park within the whole day. It was pretty big, but I was just sad that the churros was only in one location, and by the time I got to the churros I was already full. I ate, only shared a churro with my daughter. I think that's about it I have for you guys. Jules showering now. I'm about to go to bed. Tomorrow we're gonna check out before 12 p.m. because we're gonna stay with Jessica at her place, her house, because her parents are leaving to their other house to basically babysit my parents and our relatives, just to show them around their area in Suzhou, which is where the parents are from. Jessica's parents are from Suzhou, so they're gonna try to bring them around. But at the same time, it's like they're not for sure yet if that's gonna happen or not, so I can't say so far. Hopefully we go out tomorrow night. I think tomorrow we're gonna try to see the big skyscraper, like the biggest building in China, which is the 4th highest, largest building in the world. But Ellie's having a lot of fun. She just really do not like the restrooms, because I don't know if you know this, but in China the restrooms are mostly like still just a hole on the floor toilet, so you basically gotta squat. I mean, that's the correct way to get your system going, but some bathrooms are really disgusting, and it's just like hard and difficult to really do your business. I don't blame her because I'm the same way, and I'm not as bad as her obviously, but I am similar in that way. I wouldn't want to do my business like that on there if it's disgusting and dirty, you know? It's already bad enough that bathrooms tend to be dirty. And also another thing, you always have to bring your own tissues to the restroom. I know it sucks, but that's just part of it. So if you want to bring toilet paper, bring your own toilet paper, or most people just bring their little pocket napkin tissue things as toilet paper. I know, tell me about it. Or you can just wait till your hostel or your hotel you're staying at. But besides that, everything else looks really nice here in Shenzhen. Like I said about the villages, they were really nice to visit again, especially my dad's village. I brought memories back. Everything looks so different now. There's so many freeways and roads and buildings I don't remember seeing ever when I was here 15 years ago. It was like mostly just a raggedy road with just barely any cars and hella plants basically. Alright guys, I am calling it a night. It's like 2 a.m. now. I'm so tired. So that's the update so far. Tomorrow I'll vlog more as much as I can, and I'll put more footage in. I'll see y'all later. Peace.